What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monster Jam Racing action here in Vancouver. First race up, we have Titan versus Hot Wheels. Here we go. Titan looking for a big win here. He's all the way up in Canada, in Vancouver. This is at the BC place, and let's see what Titan can do against Hot Wheels Firestorm. And that is not a very good lap with the time of 20.43 seconds. Here comes Hot Wheels. Let's see what he can do. He was indeed the fastest qualifier with time of 19.53 seconds. And he is cruising to a pretty easy win here against Titan, and he will move on. Next race is Northern Nightmare versus the Scarlet Bandit. Northern Nightmare came a queen. He's a hometown boy from Canada. Everyone loves him around here, and his truck is a Canadian truck. So he's trying to come out here and win racing, but he is not having a good lap, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely not what he wanted to do with a time of 21.66 for the second fastest qualifier. Here comes Dawn Creedon and Scarlet Bandit. Let's see what she can do. She's looking for a big upset here in round one as she gets a nice start off the line. She's looking pretty good in turn one. Slows down a bit there, but that's not going to hurt her much. And, oh, she kind of washes out there, but she is just barely going to beat Northern Nightmare by about half a second. So Dawn Creed and Scarlet Bandit advances, and here is Dennis Anderson, Gravedigger. He is looking for a racing win this season. He has won, but he is just looking to win. He's going up against Lindsay Wink and Lucas Oil Crusader. Lindsay Wink, as you guys know, is also a Canadian, so a lot of the Canadian guys are here today at the Monster Jam Maple Leaf Tour. Lindsay Wink, he's having a decent lap. I mean, not too terrible. Actually, that is a very fast lap, and but is not fast enough to beat Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger with a 19.74, and Lucas Oil will not be moving on. Here's Jimmy Creedon in the Bounty Hunter. That Ford truck with a lot of horsepower, but he clips that car, and he's up on two wheels. He almost clipped that car, but just barely missed it. And the Bounty Hunter, he washes out there a little bit, but his lap time is going to be a 20.57. Now here's Candace Jolly in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's see what she can do here. She's looking to beat Jimmy Creedon and the Bounty Hunter. Not too bad around the first turn. Let's see what she can do here. Oh, and she's going to wash out there, and Bounty Hunter is going to win this race, ladies and gentlemen, and that is just not a good run there from the Monster Mutt. Next up, we have Todd LeDuc in Metal Militia versus Adam Anderson and Gravedigger the Legend. Now let's see what Todd LeDuc can do here. He clips that car, and oh, that's going to be a 5-second penalty for him as he does not get that ramp, and he clips that car there. And this is just not a good run from Metal Militia here. And Adam Anderson, all he has to do here is run a decent run, and he should be winning because of the penalty on Metal Militia. But he's still going hard around this track. He's trying to get a good time, feel out the track. And actually, this is going to be one of the fastest laps of the night with a time of 19.19. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fastest lap of the night. Now, Tom Menson, Max D. He's trying to flat track around here, but it's not working too well for him in that truck. And they're not going to give him a penalty there, but that is not the best lap there. For Max D, but he's going off against Airman Dan in the Destroyer. I honestly am not a fan of the new Destroyer look. I like the classic Destroyer with the flames on it. That is just my opinion. But this lap is not going to be good enough as he misses the ramp, and that's just not enough time to beat Tom Enns and Max D. So Max D advances, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go, the Mohawk Warrior. Or no, never mind, this is Monster Energy. Sorry, Monster Energy versus Blue Thunder. Damon Bradshaw, always a good racer. Let's see what he can do here. And, oh, he was deep in that turn. Lap time of 21.16. I mean, that's definitely a beatable lap time here from Blue Thunder. Let's see what he can do. He's looking to move on. And he doesn't have much speed here, but he's taking it nice and steady. And wow, that is a photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Thunder advances by a time of 0.05 seconds. Here's Leo O'Donnell in Iron Man. Always a good racer, just a great overall monster truck driver, but he's not having a good day today as he washes out there. And he is all over the place, just getting real squirrely. Now he's way deep in this turn. And that is just not a good lap from Leo O'Donnell and Iron Man. He finishes off strong by a time of 22.39. Going up against George Belhan in the Mohawk Warrior. Very popular truck on the Monster Jam Truck Series. Everybody loves that Mohawk Warrior. Let's see what he can do here. He's looking to make a run here for the championship. And they're saying he got 2 wheels on that ramp, so no penalty. Mohawk Warrior advances with a time of 20.12. Now, second round action, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hot Wheels Firestorm versus Gravedigger the Legend. And Hot Wheels, that was not good right there. He clips the car. He's kind of all over the place. Yeah, he is really all over the place, and that is just not a good run there. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but definitely not the best from Hot Wheels. Here comes Adam Anderson, Gravedigger the Legend. Let's see what he can do. And he is running a really fast lap out here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is... Oh, man. And Adam Anderson is not going to be able to advance with a time of 21.28. Hot Wheels advances. Now we have Scarlet Bandit versus Max D. Dawn Creedon, she had a big upset against Northern Nightmare in round 1, but she is just getting squirrely here in the final turn. And definitely the pressure probably got to her. There's no way she could have made 2 huge upsets in a row. Tom Enns and Max D, he's looking for a nice win here. Let's see if he can run a good lap. He's gonna run this track alright. He's looking pretty good out here. And he's kind of all over the place, but Tom's gonna finish that lap up and he is going to move on. And here we are in the other matchup on this side of the bracket, folks. We have Blue Thunder versus Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. Blue Thunder looking for the huge upset here. Oh, but he rolls it and he... Oh, and it rolls over. Oh, he almost brought it back around. But Dennis Anderson has an easy win here. So, yep. Here we go. Oh, you almost missed that ramp, but it does not matter because Blue Thunder rolled over, so... Dennis is actually going to run a fast lap here of a time of 19.95 seconds. And, yep. So now we have Max D versus Gravedigger in the semifinals, but we got to finish up round 2 here, folks. We got the Mohawk Warrior versus Bounty Hunter. And George Belhan here in the Mohawk Warrior. He's been consistent with his times all night long. Let's see if he can keep it up here. He's gotten faster as every round has gone by, and this is going to be the same with a time of 19.57 as his time. Now Jim Crane and Bounty Hunter, you know, he could beat this, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough to beat this good score. And, oh, Jimmy kind of got up on that freestyle ramp. Oh, he's up on 2 wheels. He rolls it. He's back on all 4s, and he's going to finish this lap out. Oh, but that is just not a good run. And the Mohawk Warrior is advancing. But, ladies and gentlemen, now we have... I think this is... This is Hot Wheels versus Gravedigger Legend, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, that... Oh, Gravedigger Hot Wheels. That was Hot Wheels versus Mohawk Warrior in the semifinals. And the Mohawk Warrior, he is running another great lap with a time of 19.57. That is a good lap there from George Belhan, and he is advancing. Now here we have the biggest rivalry in motorsports. Tom Meents and Max D versus Gravedigger and Dennis Anderson. Max D is a little bit squirrely here, but he is going to recover nicely, and if he can get a good turn here, he has a good chance at winning this race. And yeah, that is a very nice turn. Textbook work from Tom Meents. So a very good lap there from Max D with a time of 20.60. Dennis Anderson is really trying to beat that here. Oh, he had to take it a little slow here, so he's really going to be pushing hard coming off this ramp if he can beat this. Oh, and Dennis, he's pushing really hard. Oh, and he spins out. That is not what Dennis wanted. He was just going as hard as he could around that turn. And just tough luck there from Dennis Anderson. And Max D will move on. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our final. The Mohawk Warrior versus Tom Meents and Max D. George Belhan looking for his first win of the season here. Max D, if he won, it would be his 3rd win on the season. And this is not the best lap from George Belhan here, but he is still going to get around the track at a time of 20.79. Now let's see if Max D can beat that, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to be going really hard here. His last lap was alright. He could have done better. They're not giving him a penalty there. They say he got both wheels on the ramp. But Tom, he's coming up here. Oh, and I don't know, something must have broke on that truck, but he is rolling, and he's gonna miss a ramp and get a penalty there. But ladies and gentlemen, George Belhan and Mohawk Warrior wins racing here in Vancouver. Up next, we have Freestyle. Let's see if he can double down. Woo!